Welcome everyone to the SWF. We are 1 week away from the danger zone. But before we get there, we have a huge main event here tonight. Bart Simpson defends the SWF Championship against Abe Simpson. And it's fascinating how this match came about. 4 weeks ago, Abe Simpson helped Bart Simpson, depends who you ask, defeat Jeff Albertson in a tables match to retain the SWF Championship. The following week, Abe Simpson then hard-punched his own grandson and said that he wanted a one-on-one shot at the SWF Championship since he helped Bart Simpson defeat Jeff Albertson. The following week, Mr. Burns agreed with Abe's statement. It has been made official here tonight that Bart Simpson will defend the SWF Championship against Abe Simpson in what is sure to be an emotional match. There has also been an added stipulation that if Abe Simpson defeats Bart here tonight, then next week at the Danger Zone, Abe Simpson will defend the SWF Championship in the Danger Zone Rumble and will be entrant number 1. And ladies and gentlemen, next week the Danger Zone is live on pay-per-view, and let's take a look at the card in our main event. There you see it, ladies and gentlemen, a 15-man Danger Zone Rumble for the SWF Championship. As of now, Bart Simpson will be entrant number 1 and will be defending the SWF Championship against 14 other competitors. There you see 12 of the 15 entrants have been officially announced. Bart Simpson, Homer Simpson, Corruption, Krusty the Clown, Abe Simpson, Ned Flanders, so many big names in the Danger Zone Rumble. Who is going to win the Danger Zone Rumble? Will Bart Simpson still be the SWF champion at the end of the night? Or will there be a new SWF champion? But that is not all, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, the SWF Ironman Championship will also be defended at the Danger Zone. The new SWF Ironman Champion, Milhouse. Yes, I still cannot believe Milhouse is the SWF Ironman Champion. He will be defending the SWF Ironman Championship against Seymour Skinner in a rematch from last week. That's right, last week on the SWF, Seymour Skinner, the Ironman Champion, issued an open challenge. Milhouse accepted the challenge, and Milhouse defeated Seymour Skinner and became the new SWF Ironman Champion. That's right, Milhouse actually won a match for the first time ever and is now the SWF Ironman Champion. I still cannot believe what we saw last week. I am still in disbelief, to tell you the truth. Later that night, Mr. Burns then made it official that there will be a rematch next week at the Danger Zone. Milhouse will defend the SWF Ironman Championship against Seymour Skinner. And speaking of Milhouse, we have since learnt that we will hear from the new SWF Ironman Champion here tonight. Speaking of the SWF Ironman Champion, ladies and gentlemen, it's Milhouse! Oh my goodness, look at that visual. Milhouse, the SWF Ironman Championship. The crowd is going absolutely crazy. I wonder if Milhouse has even truly comprehended what has happened here. Last week, Seymour Skinner issued an open challenge. Milhouse accepted. He defeated Seymour Skinner. That's right, he pinned Seymour Skinner 1, 2, 3, and he walked out. Correction, he ran away as the new SWF Ironman Champion. And when Milhouse is bringing out the chair, Chief Wiggum literally chased Milhouse out of the building. I still can't believe it. Last week, for the first time ever, Milhouse actually won a match, and it happened to be an SWF Ironman Championship match. Oh my goodness, this is the reality we're living in. Milhouse as the SWF Ironman Champion. The crowd are going absolutely crazy for Milhouse. Let's hear what our new SWF Ironman Champion has to say. Where's Milhouse going? Milhouse has started running. It appears Milhouse is doing a victory lap. I can't say I blame him. This might be the one and only time in his entire career he'll ever have the opportunity to do this. Uh-oh. The celebrating stops and out comes the former SWF Ironman Champion Seymour Skinner. He's making a straight beeline for the rim, wasting no time throwing the chair away. He is pissed. Laughing, but Milhouse just sack-whacked Seymour Skinner and he's running away. Seymour Skinner is pissed. He is shouting at Milhouse. Milhouse, the SWF Ironman Champion, has just sack-whacked Seymour Skinner, and Seymour Skinner is visibly angry. I wouldn't make Seymour Skinner angry if I were you, Milhouse. But next week at the Danger Zone, Milhouse defends the SWF Ironman Championship against Seymour Skinner. Itchy, Scratchy, Jeff Albertson and Chief Wiggum, just some of the entrants in the Danger Zone Rumble making claims that they will be the ones to win the SWF Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, who will win the 15-man Danger Zone Rumble next week? Who will be the SWF Champion at the end of the night? And speaking of the SWF Championship, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event, and out comes the challenger, Abe Simpson. This is a big opportunity for Abe Simpson, but also a fascinating situation. Abe Simpson could become the new SWF champion right here tonight. And if he does beat Bart Simpson and become the new SWF champion, then next week Abe Simpson takes Bart's spot as the number one entrant in the Danger Zone Rumble, and he'll be the one defending the SWF championship. Could you imagine if we got a new SWF champion 1 week before the Danger Zone? That would be beyond insane. But if anyone could do it, I believe it could be Abe. This is a big opportunity for Abe Simpson. He felt that he should have been owed a one-on-one SWF championship since he helped Bart Simpson defeat Jeff Albertson. He then sent a message to Bart to show that he was serious by hard-punching him. I know Abe Simpson is a wild card, but I still don't agree with those actions. This will be the first time in over a year that Abe Simpson gets a shot at the SWF Championship. Interestingly enough, the last time Abe Simpson got a shot at the SWF Championship was at last year's Danger Zone when he took on Sideshow Bob and lost thanks to interference from Chief Wiggum. Abe Simpson is feeling confident here tonight. He's not sure if he's got much time left, but these next couple of weeks are going to be very busy for Abe Simpson. Not only tonight, not only next week, but in 2 weeks from tonight, he takes on Jeff Albertson in a last man standing match, a rematch that he's been wanting since Toxicity. But tonight, Abe Simpson's focus is on Bart Simpson. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the SWF champion, Bart Simpson, skating his way to the ring as he is focused, driven, and determined here tonight. But hey, what else is new? Bart Simpson last week said this is the most emotional match of his career. This is the most emotional SWF Championship defense he has had thus far during his SWF Championship reign. And even though Bart Simpson has a lot on his plate right now, and that's an understatement to say the least, he still has that cool swagger as he skates his way to the ring. If Bart Simpson defeats Abe here tonight, then he's got a 15-man Danger Zone Rumble to worry about next week, where he'll be defending the SWF Championship, and he'll be entrant number 1. But he has to retain the championship against Abe Simpson here tonight. I don't think Bart Simpson really wants to fight Abe Simpson, but I have a feeling that Abe Simpson has a different opinion on that. This is definitely going to be a very emotional title defense, but Bart Simpson is always ready to go. He'll take on anyone and everyone, and he's been saying for weeks that he's been paying attention to all of his challenges in the Danger Zone Rumble. But right now, he has to focus on Abe Simpson as the bell has rung. And straight away, a collar and elbow tie-up, and straight away, Abe Simpson showing off his strength as he pushes Bart Simpson away. Maybe not the smartest decision, but Bart Simpson now utilizing his quickness as he trips up Abe, but Abe catches Bart. Bart Simpson counters a tilt-a-whirl. Abe Simpson almost going into the corner, and Bart Simpson with a schoolboy pin, but a quick kick out from Abe Simpson. And now Bart Simpson going for the crucifix pin. Another quick pinfall attempt, but Abe kicks out. Bart Simpson smart enough to get the shoulder up, but Abe Simpson now has Bart Simpson in a headlock, and he's throwing punches straight to the head of Bart Simpson. Abe Simpson understands what's on the line. This is for the SWF Championship. And now Bart Simpson with a sliding drop kick. Down goes Abe Simpson. He gets him down this time. And now Bart Simpson, another pinfall attempt as Abe Simpson kicks out. Oh my goodness, and Abe Simpson, a straight slap to Bart's head. Abe Simpson's been showing off his strength and power this whole match as Bart Simpson now. Bart Simpson with a springboard, crossbody, down goes Abe Simpson. And now Bart Simpson goes for it again, but Abe Simpson has caught the SWF champion, and oh my goodness, Death Valley driver right on top of Bart's head as Abe Simpson now goes for the cover, and Bart barely kicked out. Abe Simpson has completely slowed down the pace of this match, and oh my goodness, this is absolutely awful. Abe Simpson, the southpaw haymakers like they're going out of style. He is punching his own grandchild, for crying out loud. I understand that this is for the SWF Championship, and Abe Simpson will do what he must to win. But remember, that is family. And now Abe Simpson, he's got Bart in the lion tamer. He is stretching Bart Simpson to his limit. Bart Simpson screaming in agony, and Bart's not going to fight out of it. But Abe Simpson's got it wrenched deep. Abe Simpson with the lion tamer. Now Bart Simpson finding a way. And now Bart Simpson with the pinfall. Abe Simpson counters with a pinfall of his own. And now Bart Simpson drop kick to Abe Simpson. Oh my goodness. Bart Simpson also throwing everything but the kitchen sink against Abe. But Abe Simpson gets back to his feet first. Oh no, he's got Bart Simpson. And now Abe with the iconic drop, and down goes Bart Simpson, crashing to the floor. Oh my goodness, and an elbow drop from Abe. An elbow drop from out of nowhere. The pin, and oh my goodness, that was very close. But Bart Simpson kicks out. Bart is still in the fight. You know, Abe Simpson obviously has the strength, the power advantage, the striking advantage, a straight punch to Bart's head, and Bart is, I wouldn't be shocked if Bart Simpson's knocked out, as Abe Simpson is now turning his attention to the SWF Championship. What the hell is Abe thinking here? Abe, if you're thinking of hitting Bart with the SWF Championship, just remember, Bart will win the match by disqualification, but Bart Simpson! Oh my God! Suicide dive! Taking out Abe, and Abe smacked his head on the table. Oh my goodness, and there you see Bart Simpson looking over the SWF Championship. Both men have now crashed out into ringside, slowly getting back to their feet. Abe gets back to his feet first. He's still in the fight. Bart Simpson, he's still in the fight as well, but Abe Simpson now simply picking up Bart one-handed, and he's got Bart up. What is Abe Simpson thinking? What the hell? Oh my God! What is he through the table? Abe Simpson just put Bart Simpson, his own grandchild, through the table with a body slam. The crowd is quite conflicted. They don't know what to think of this. And Abe Simpson, I don't think he cares. Abe Simpson is stopping at nothing to get the SWF Championship. I understand where he's coming from as he throws Bart back into the ring. This has been an absolute brutal match for Bart Simpson. And now Abe is going nuts. The crowd is going nuts. Bart Simpson has not moved since that tope suicida. And uh-oh, Abe Simpson, he's looking to finish it here. He's looking for the heart punch. And here we go. No! Bart Simpson! He trips up Abe into the ropes. The crowd is going electric. And now Bart Simpson utilizing his speed. And Bart Simpson with the 619. Down goes Abe. Bart Simpson, quick, take advantage. Bart Simpson going to the top rope. He's looking for that swanton bomb. He's looking to put his own granddad away. What the hell is this? We have randomly cut to backstage. Jeff Albertson just throwing Ned Flanders into the wall. What? There is chaos going on backstage in the middle of this match. What the hell? Even Bart Simpson's thinking, what the hell? And Abe Simpson is now taking advantage of the distraction. And oh my God. He just throws Bart Simpson straight to the floor. Bart went head first. And Abe Simpson once again looking for the heart punch. He will do it. Oh no! Jeff Albertson, damn it! Jeff Albertson has ruined a perfectly cromulent main event. What? It's Homer Simpson! And Homer Simpson is making a beeline straight to the ring. Straight for Jeff Albertson as he throws a haymaker. Oh my goodness. He's got Jeff Albertson stunned. And now Homer Simpson. Here he comes. And oh, jumping clothesline. He's got Jeff Albertson stunned. But wait a minute. Chief Wingham from out of nowhere with the spear. Chief Wingham, where the hell did he even come from? He just took down Homer Simpson with the spear. And what? Carl Colson with the trouble in paradise. Payback from last week. He got it. Let's go. Homer Simpson from out of nowhere just hit the stunner on Carl Colson. And what the fuck? Jeff Albertson has both Homer and Abe. The choke slam. Oh my God. You've got to be kidding me. Jeff Albertson ruined this SWF Championship main event. And he has hit a double choke slam to both Homer and Abe Simpson. And what the hell is Jeff thinking here? Oh no. Jeff Albertson going to the top rope. And no! The splash onto the SWF Champion. Look at this carnage. Look at this chaos all over the ring and ringside. Jeff Albertson, who is an entrant in the Danger Zone Rumble next week, standing tall as he has taken out the Simpsons. Who Who is going to win the Danger Zone Rumble? Ladies and gentlemen, the Danger Zone. Next week, live on pay-per-view.